Welcome to Thursday's edition of the Cosmo and Kat Show Fun Size Podcast. A daily dose of awesome audio in 20 minutes or less to make your day a little better.
Hey, real quick, guys, before we jump into today's Fun Size Podcast, 1 week left to vote for Best of Columbia. Inside Columbia Magazine's Best of Columbia, and this podcast, the Cosmo and Kat Show Fun Size, is nominated for Best Podcast. So please, you get one vote every day for the next week. We would love and appreciate your vote. Thank you very much, and you're awesome. Cosmo and Kat Show, you are still just beaming with excitement.
They're so cute.
You're like, can I take a sick day and stay home and watch for the Ducks? I'm like, no, you have to be here. We're launching Best Mom
see
Ever.
what they go through.
No. So
we're going to set up a game cam.
It's already up. I put it up. I told you that.
Did you?
Yeah, I put it up last night.
Good.
Yes. So we'll see.
All right, so we're going to try to catch these ducks. We've got, I think there's 5 babies and 1 mama. And every day at some point, they go one direction at the house. And they, like, right through our backyard. And then we have this huge field in the side yard. So they walk through that field and they go to the neighborhood next to us. We're guessing to like the lake thing over there. So,
it's like
and then they come back later in the day.
It's like a 3 or 4 acre lake, you know, and there's a bunch of houses that go around it. And I know from walking the dog one time out that way that there's a ton of ducks over there. So I guarantee you that's where they go. That's a long way for this mama and these little tiny little babies.
So long. Like that's a day's journey just to get there for those little guys.
So I've got the camera set up. Got a new card in it, and it's kind of motion detected or whatever. So I'm sure we'll get some of the rabbits that terrorize Stanley Pup in the backyard.
Yeah.
Those rabbits know exactly.
Or he terrorizes.
Well, he thinks he's terrorizing them, but they know exactly how far that lead is on that chain tie, and they just sit there going, "Hey, dog, you can't catch me. What's up?" So, Kat's super excited. Second spring in a row that this mama and some baby ducks are walking through the yard. So it's a whole new journey. We got the game cam set up, so we'll share the video when I get the card pulled out of there tonight. Can't wait to share it with you tomorrow morning on the Cosmo and Kat Show. Go straight from cap and gowns to, whatever going on over there at the Pink Pony Club.
To nothing.
Yeah. They're not throwing caps in the air. That's all I'm saying. Just watch out, okay? Just be careful. As you've heard us talk about several months ago, your father joined us on the show to talk about sleepwalking and stories, and we realized after talking to him for almost 5 minutes on the show that he says about every other word.
Yes, it's the cutest thing ever. It's hilarious.
So we start this Easter story involving your dad, Paul, with
he has always, like, from the time I don't even know. Like, I can't remember a time where he didn't do this every Easter. And I have always had a massive sweet tooth. I have loved candy. I've loved bubble gum, like everything. And so I think it was his parents that got me stuck on sugar in the first place. So it was, or he always gives me a little thing of Peeps every Christmas. And I loved Peeps for the longest time. Well, I've grown out of them, you know, and he still gives them to me every year, and I just can't bring myself to tell him, Dad, I don't eat these.
So it's simple, Kat. This is like a reverse cat chat. We're giving cat chat to the cat. You just need to sit down with your father and be honest and say, I don't like Peeps anymore.
I'm not doing it. I'm not telling him.
I remember
it's his little happy place to make me happy, and I'm not breaking it.
I remember during pandemic they were being very, very cautious, and they were taking the restrictions very seriously, but over that Easter got a phone call. It was like, the Peeps are on the porch. Be sure you get them before the raccoons get to them. Get the Peeps.
Yeah, he drops them off on the porch and then goes all the way home. He lives like 15, 20 minutes away. Goes back home and then calls me. Oh, I left you a little something on the porch. I'm like, you drove all the way over here and then you go back home and then tell me? Why did you not knock on the door and just say, hey, and wave at me?
There's COVID in the Easter grass. I can't do it. No. So anyway. So we need to figure out what we're going to do with these peeps that you're not going to eat. Either we put them on the what we call the altar of free in the kitchen break room here.
Yeah.
Or we give them away on the show.
I'm good either way.
Okay. Whatever you want to do. Bring them tomorrow. Set them out when we get home. Put a reminder right now on your phone.
So anyway.
You can never tell my dad.
No, our secret.
Y107.
Ever since the Super Bowl, that song's been stuck in our head. Blasting off. I mean, it is mega hit. Kendrick. And
it's going to be stuck in my head
Luther.
now.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to make it stuck in your head in a whole different way. You ready?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
This is so awesome. So there's a famous DJ, and he does remixes, mashups like you wouldn't believe. His name is DJ Cumberbund. Cumberbund. He has mixed Kendrick and SZA's Luther with a classic song from the 80s.
Oh, no.
Kill the music. All right, DJ Cumberbund, hit it in 3, 2, 1.
Jesse is a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine.
Come on. Rick Springfield, Jesse's girl.
That's hilarious.
And she's watching him with those eyes.
That's hilarious.
Love it.
And he's holding her late at night. Yeah. You know I wish that I had
Graduation time is almost here. I know there's some graduations this weekend. I know some of the Columbia College graduations are going on Saturday.
Wow.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's coming soon.
I can't believe it's here already.
Right. Graduation time. We just did that career fair with the State of Missouri hiring event a week ago. And, a lot was talked about with a lot of youth so involved in social media and locked in on their phones and tweets and Instagram posts. And you got to think twice about stuff you're putting out there because those receipts live forever.
Yeah.
And you put something out joking leading up to your high school graduation, and that could potentially keep you from a job down the road.
Yeah. Or pop up when you least expect it. And
Well, you start to run for mayor of your town in 15 years, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, yeah, you tweeted this in 2025. You're not hired. Well, the Kelce brothers had their first podcast yesterday, the New Heights podcast. Travis Kelce, of course, of your Chiefs, and Jason, his brother. And Jason brought up an old tweet that Travis put out, and Travis instantly turned as red as his Chiefs football helmet. Listen to this.
Oh, no.
The greatest tweet ever tweeted on Easter Day. This is the best thing ever.
This is so dumb.
Listen, we don't give Jesus enough shout-outs for taking one for the team, if we're all being honest.
He's a team player.
He's the epitome of taking one for the team. Happy Easter to all. Shout out to Jesus for taking one for the team.
That is awesome.
I mean, he's not wrong, but it's just...
That is funny.
Oh, and Jason had one more line for his brother.
So ridiculous.
My favorite part of it is the ha-ha at the end.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure everybody knew I was having a good time joking about this. But.
You're listening to the Cosmo and Kat Show on KTXY Jefferson City with Cosmo.
Say what? Say what?
And Kat.
Oh, okay.
It's the all-new Cosmo and Kat Show on Y107.
What is up, Mid-Mo? It is the Cosmo and Kat Show.
Morning.
Free money here. Who wants money? Free money. Get your ice cold money.
I'll take it.
Free cash. Money. Free money. Rate this.
All you got to do is take less than 5 minutes and tell us what you like and what you don't like when you hear the music clips. Rate this. Text RATE, R-A-T-E, to 800-500-Y107, and you can win $100.
Free money.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trending now.
What everybody's talking about, it's trending now. We give it to you every morning, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. And what is trending for this Thursday, April 24th, 2025. Big day in the courtroom for Jason DeFord. And a lot of you are like, who's that? Who's Jason DeFord? That is the guy that we all know as Jelly Roll.
I never knew his real name.
Jason DeFord, D-E-F-O-R-D. The Tennessee Board of Parole unanimously recommended that the governor of the state of Tennessee, Bill Lee, consider pardoning Jason DeFord for his past convictions. And we've seen and heard of Jelly Roll's story about being in jail and a life of crime from an early teenage years, through addiction and much. So the big thing here, and Jelly Roll yesterday, he said in court, this was incredible. I pray this goes through, but today was so special for me regardless. The big issue is that because of his prior convictions, there's all these restrictions on him, and one of the biggest restrictions is that he's not allowed to leave the country to perform internationally.
Oh, now I get it. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He can't. That's a big deal. So any opportunities,
that makes sense.
any opportunities that he has to go with Post Malone on world tour dates or do his own, because he has given back tremendously to the community with inmates and going to facilities and performing for inmates in different jails and things. So hopefully this will go through for him, and we should find out here in the next couple of weeks.
Trending now.
You don't need to worry about me, Mother. I do my best work in the dark.
Oh, it's finally here. We get a peek into Wednesday, season 2. The teaser trailer's out, and creepy as you know what. And I cannot wait. The trailer is on our Y107 Morning Show Facebook page. Part 1 comes out, which, of course, that means we only get a few. So we're going to binge it, and then we're going to die until the rest come out. The August 6th on Netflix.
Every family has dark secrets Wednesday. And secrets can have deadly consequences. Trending now.
The Denver Zoo. We all freak out over baby elephants. Remember here a few years ago there was April the elephant, and we watched it on the live camera forever, being born and all that stuff. Well, the Denver Zoo just revealed they had a baby giraffe, and he was born in March, and we now know his name. And it's not Necky McNeckerton or Necky McNeckface. It's Thorn. Thorn.
Thorne?
Yes. Thorn.
Like on a bush?
Yes. Thorn was born in March, and they say his name is inspired by the acacia tree, which has thorns on it, and that's one of the favorite foods of giraffes.
Oh.
And now you know.
And now it's time for Kat's mid-motivation quote of the day.
You're probably not taking enough risk if it's not rocky sometimes.
Find and share today's mid-motivation at Y107FM on Facebook.
You know, you had mentioned it already, but I think it is kind of funny. Now I totally see it. Kelly on the Facebook page said something about, like, have her watch The Proposal with him. And because it sounds a lot like that. And I was like, oh, and then tell him at the end that she likes him. Yeah. Good idea. It's so funny.
Yeah, it'll either end up being Netflix and Get Out or Netflix and Chill. And then, hey, go from green card to Hallmark card, and the rest is history, right?
There you go.
Man, phones are starting to light up here. Let's go to the phones. Casey, you there? Go.
So to be honest, I feel like she needs to pull out all the stops. So for however long she's known him, she's obviously learned what he likes, what's his dislikes. So she needs to, sweep him off his feet. And, cook all his favorite foods. Just start, doting on him. And then see, because, the thing is, you don't know what you got until it's gone, right?
Right.
So if you just let him know, you're the best he's ever going to have.
Oh,
and,
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah. And then, kind of be honest with him later, maybe, after you're filling him out, with the... Because you know his likes and dislikes by now.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe try to move from friend zone, to wifey zone or something. But
Okay.
man,
that's an interesting take.
That normally is one thing, but man, there's a whole lot of extra stuff involved here, like her not being able to stay in this country if it goes crazy sideways, you know? I like where your head's at. Just go for it. Maybe he's got the same feelings and he's afraid to tell her because they don't want to break their agreement. The ultimate friend zone.
Or maybe he'll, like what Casey's saying is, hey, he'll realize that, oh, dang, I don't want to let her go. She's Miss Perfect.
Yeah.
Keep the Cat Chat going now on Facebook Y107 Morning Show. Thanks for listening to the fun-sized Cosmo and Kat Show podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and share. And thanks in advance for the 5-star rating and review.